we will act as if it were possible to radically transform our world every day, all day, in every school, in every community, in every state across this nation.
And the T stands for transgender. A transgender person is someone who the doctors made a mistake about when they were born. When a baby is born, the doctors will tell the parents what gender they think that baby is. They'll say, we think your child is a female, or we think your child is a male.
One of my students felt safe enough to share his pronouns with me. Once the class knew that I knew, they all switched pronouns. They're second graders.
But some people, when they get a little bit older, realize what the doctors said was not right.
So-called leaders are taking freedoms away. Freedom away from a kindergarten to third grade teacher in Florida to love openly and with pride.
And then there's the plus sign at the end, because there are actually a lot of other people who love in ways that society hasn't always allowed.
We're not going to call them that. We're going to call them MAPs, minor attracted persons. So don't judge people just because they want to have sex with a 5-year-old.
Government is one of our big words. It means the people who make the decisions and make the rules for what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do.
If you get in the way of our progress toward a more just nation, we will get in the way of your election.
The Supreme Court in 2014 said that everyone can marry each other. Men can marry men, women can marry women, anyone can marry who they want to, because love is love.
I want to talk about minor attracted persons. They've not chosen this attraction, so you don't get to choose to be heterosexual or to be gay, and you don't get to choose to be a minor attracted person. The term pedophile has moved from being a diagnostic label to being a judgmental, hurtful insult.
And that was a huge success for the LGBT movement towards their freedom.
And they actually prefer to push books like the Constitution and the Bible out of our schools while injecting books like Genderqueer and Flamer.
But if you listen to these radicals, this population is to blame for it all. This is fear-based, not fact-based. And since this is supposedly about books, I've never seen one rape someone.
This week we are chatting with Maya Kobabe. And this book, like you said, young adult experience.
A book like this, or any book that sort of explored specifically non-binary identity, would have probably taken 10 years of confusion and uncertainty out of my life.
And you would think about all of the kids out there that have found the book and, probably are just, saying finally.
You have been champions of social justice.
Justice must be an action.
You, I believe, are essential to the future of our democracy.
Reference books such as Push and Lucky that are on this list to remove. What privilege you must have not to relate to the statistics. But this is real life, and books should be inclusive for everyone's lived experiences. But some of you on the board are pushing yours on ours. Some are members of a group called Parents' Rights, but they're only for those that agree with them, and these views and rights are highly transphobic. So Mr. Gleason, you have to check the books, and I wonder who's going to be checking these kids' genitals when they now bully you into separate bathrooms, because that's coming next. You should be prepared.
You read books, you don't ban them. You teach the truth about our history, you don't deny it. You protect our children's safety, not the gun makers' profits. You see our children as they are. You don't deny their identities. You will not be defeated. You will never give up. You will never give in. Every day, all day. Stand up for public education. Stand up for democracy. We are the NEA. We are the NEA. We are the NEA. Let's go, NEA. It's our turn. And we will prevail.
Prove what? That I don't want to be on the fucking internet all the time?
you.